I can't forget. I can't forget. Nah, I can't forget. Nah, I can't forget. Nah, I can't forget. Nah, I can't forget. I can't forget all the times I was low, homeless. I had no place I could go. Try to get out of this rut on my own, stuck in a hostel, no cash, no phone. I can't forget all the times I was low, homeless. I had no place I could go. Try to get out of this rut on my own, still having flashbacks, but I'm trying to move on.
So, what happened is already I've missed my original train that I was meant to be getting for Edinburgh down to Newcastle. So the next available train is this train because the one to King's Cross is delayed. Trains for you in it, but the thing is I've already paid for the other ticket, 55 quid. The one here is 35 quid. So what I'm going to do is just try and jump on this train and bump it down to Newcastle. Hopefully they don't find me or find me, because I can't really be bothered paying the extra 35 when I've already paid 55. So that'd be like 90 quid just on trains down to Newcastle. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, stay with me on this vlog and let's see if it works getting on this train to Newcastle from Edinburgh. Hope it goes well, hope it works, and hopefully I make it to the 2 gigs I've got in Newcastle, and let's see if I make it to the Bristol date on Monday. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere.
I can't forget all the times I was broke, left on my own and I felt like a joke. Holes in my shoes and I had no hope, living like a tramp cause I had no dough. Roaming the streets like I was a lost soul, felt like a waster cause I had no dough. Walking in the rain, out in the cold, I've been doing this since 17 years old. Eating out of food banks with my life in bits, I was so lost I didn't want to exist. Out in the run, dodging the police, my head was fucked but I didn't notice. Dealing with depression, I had no focus, I couldn't get out and my life was hopeless. Bumping cuts to put food in the fridge, I'd forget all this if I had one wish.
So I'm currently in the toilet, hiding for the ticket inspectors. I seen them down the other side of the train, so I was just jumping in the toilet quick. I've been in here for about 10 minutes. I don't think I'm that far from Newcastle, so I'm just going to hide in here. Hopefully they don't find me and then fine me, because I don't really want to pay that extra 35 quid on top of the 55 quid that I've already paid. But this is the part of touring that people don't show you, especially when you're self-funding all this and you're fully independent. Nobody's driving me about, nobody's chauffeuring me about, do you know what I mean? So it's just me doing all this myself, man. So it's enjoyable as well. It's a bit of a buzz, you know what I mean? So wish me luck, stay tuned, and let's see if I make it to Newcastle, to Sunderland, and then to Bristol. I've got a lot to fit in, but this is what it's all about, man. It's G Lee and it's all nothing.
I can't forget all the times I was low, homeless, I had no place I could go. Try to get out of this rut on my own, stuck in a hostel, no cash, no phone. I can't forget all the times I was low, homeless, I had no place I could go. Try to get out of this rut on my own, still having flashbacks, but I'm trying to move on.
So here you are, I made it to Newcastle. Surprisingly, I was able to bump the train all the way to Edinburgh. So here we are, inside Newcastle, nearly at the first gig of the All or Nothing tour. So I'm just about to meet Donald Jenkins, then we're going to head to Sunderland, meet Gary at the venue, do a quick sound check, and then that will be the first gig of the All or Nothing tour. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. I've been G Lee, this is the All or Nothing tour. I'm now in Sunderland, so I successfully bumped the train all the way from Glasgow to Newcastle. Then I met the legend that is Donald Jenkins, and then we got the matey right in to Sunderland. So yeah, if you just want to introduce yourself, give a bit of background to the people that might not know you.
Yeah, I'm Donald Jenkins, out in Newcastle, here in Mackham land with all the Mackhams. But actually, do you know what it is? I fucking love them. I love the underdogs, yeah. We're at this great night at Diego's, amazing venue that does loads of comedy, spoken word, music, and stuff happening right in the belly of Sunderland. Run by the night with Gary the Hat, great guy, lovely poetry night, running a night called Poetry Vandals. Really great to be part of it, mixing up a bit of spoken word with a bit of hip hop, hence why you're jumping on as well.
Yep.
And we're going to be debuting a track that we've literally just written.
Yep.
Going to be the first time we're going to perform it tonight.
Yep.
We're going to go in the studio, record it tomorrow as well.
Tomorrow, yeah. So it's a full day tomorrow. We're going to jump in the studio, record the track, and then we've got the second gig of the tour in Newcastle. So yeah, man, cheers for getting me done, man. Shouts out to Gary the Hat. Thanks for having me, and stay tuned on the vlog to catch a wee bit of my performance.
Looking in a puddle, I see my reflection. Try to stay strong and learn for the lesson. Nothing left new, so I'm praying for a blessing. Try to get out, but it feels like I'm trapped in this old life. Don't seem to change. Nothing new round here. Crime runs this place. Smacked up junkies, we kit in their veins. Seeing all this since we were just wains, never knew no better, know the life we chose. The cares we were dealt, so it's all we know. Brought up in poverty, never had a chance, looked at like scum, felt like lower class. Day in, day out, try to deal with the stress. Can't cope cause your head is a mess. Seeing all this madness on a daily would make any sane man turn crazy.
So now, after my performance, I want to introduce Gary the Hat, the guy that's running the event down here in Sunderland. So yeah, if you just want to give a bit of background on yourself and yeah, let people know.
I'm Gary the Hat, I'm a performance poet. I started performing about 4 years ago. I went to loads of poetry nights around the North East and beyond, and I thought I'll knock something up myself, because I take the best bits that have inspired us out of other nights, and I thought we'll put this on, we'll have poets, comedians and music based thing at the end of the night. And it was a £5 entry, and that was basically so it can get the money can get shared out between people and give them a bit of a bonus for performing, you know, because not many people get paid for performing.
Yep. So how can the people get a hold of you if maybe they want to come do their poetry here, or maybe a wee bit of hip hop? Just what's your social media handles and stuff like that?
It's Gary the Hat Productions or Gary the Hat. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm not on the fucking X. But just give us a message, come down. It's a welcoming atmosphere, everyone's supportive. If it's your first time, whenever you're a seasoned performer, just get yourselves down. It's a great night, lovely venue.
Yep. So yeah, that's Gary the Hat. Hit him up if you want a performance, man, and thanks for having me, bro. So it's now the second day of the All or Nothing tour with me, G Lee. The first day was amazing, we ended up performing, it went well, but now we're hitting the studio with Donald Jenkins and Dan the Man in the Lab Studios here in Newcastle. We're going to record 2 tunes, one of them on a Pharma G beat and one of them on a conscious beat, aka Wave Machine. So stay tuned to see some behind the scenes studio sessions, and then we're off to the gig.
It's a rad pack in the world's got the fangs from Glasgow's a out of the tune, like a blues harmonica, how's our tunes, and a Spanish trumpet fills a packed out saloon, and a spaghetti western when I'm watching the news. Things is getting ugly between the bad and the good. Got my SM58 ready to shoot, grab my pen and pad from a holster of truth. Who's these young muckers from the place of my youth? It's Jilly Jenkins in the jam in the booth, the Southern General, now we march in the troop. Move these borders closer, bring these Geordies with you. Sick of London rulers, man, they have no clue. Levelling up for billionaires while looting the poor. The North remembers will avenge the abused. Yeah, fuck little England and its ignorant views.
So it's G Lee, I'm here in the Lab Studio in Newcastle with my man
Dan Swift, the Lab NCL, you know where we are.
Yep, and so yeah, just tell the people a wee bit about yourself, the studio.
Just a hip hop studio, it's a big hub for North East. We're trying to let all the artists come through. Rap, hip hop's mainly what we take on, but it's a space for everyone to just get in, get some music, get some proper tunes done, get some sorted. That's the plan, like.
Yeah. So we're here today, we're going to record 2 tunes with Don. So one's on a Pharma G beat, you can hear it in the background, and then another one is on a conscious, aka Wave Machine type beat. So yeah, just let the people know how they can get a hold of you if they want to book the studio or something.
The Lab NCL on Instagram or the Lab NCL online. You can either book through there, book on the Instagram, dead easy, nice and sorted.
Yeah, so stay tuned and you'll hear some of my takes, some of Don takes, and yeah, keep an eye out for the tune as well, man. I'm the voice of reason, I'm the angel on your shoulder, I'm the one you believe in, I'm the good within, I'm the voice of reason, I'm the angel on your shoulder, I'm the one you believe in, I'm the good within. So that's me, just finished the studio session with Donald Jenkins. We ended up getting 2 tunes fully recorded, so they'll be on his album dropping at some point. So right now we're just on our way to the second event on the tour. It's called the Rumba, and then yeah, we're going to do a quick sound check, and then after that I'll be doing the full performance. So yeah, cheers for staying tuned on the vlog and following me throughout the first part of the All or Nothing tour with me, G Lee.
What do you know about living in a bag? Nowhere to go, stressed out to the max. Under pressure, you can't relax. Too far gone, you can't turn back. Nowhere to go, you're left on your own. Stuck in hell, try to deal with the pain. Nobody can help you, don't feel the same, cause you're lost in life, try to play this game. Thoughts of suicide every night. They face your demons, can't run or hide. You don't ask for help, you've got too much pride. You look fine, but you're dying inside. Nobody nobody can help now, it's all on you. Try to process everything you've been through, but it just don't stop when you can't get a break. No sure how much more you can take.
So that's me just smashed my set here at the Rumba in Newcastle. So that's the second day of the tour complete. First day was class, really enjoyed the community that Gary the Hat has culminated in Sunderland, and also the same way Amber as well at these events that she's doing, man. Thanks to both people for having me. Really enjoyed it. Thanks for Dawn for showing me about as well, man. I love Newcastle. It's similar to Glasgow, so I always feel at home when I'm down here. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, stay tuned for the next part of the vlog, which is day 3, and that's going to be in Bristol. Never been to Bristol before. I don't know what to expect, so yeah, stay tuned and let's see what's going to happen.
One choice away for jail or death. Any minute now could be your last breath. Nobody to trust, only you yourself. Try and stay strong, life is a test. One choice away for jail or death. Any minute now could be your last breath. Nobody to trust, only you yourself. Try and stay strong, life is a test.
So, at the mad change of events, instead of jumping on the train to Bristol, it's actually going to be cheaper for me to get the plane to Bristol straight from Newcastle. It's only going to take an hour, and this was like £100 cheaper, man. So I'm just going to jump on a plane instead, man. The thing is, I don't really like planes. I've only flew on a plane once myself before, and I was mad with it as well, so it doesn't even count, you know what I'm saying? So this is going to be mad. I don't know how I'm going to take it. It's only going to be an hour, I suppose, so hopefully it should just be up and done, man. I'll get something to drink, like sober, obviously, like some non-alcoholic stuff, and I should just be up and done within an hour, man. So stay tuned to see if it's a bumpy flight. It should be all sound though, but mad twist of events. I wasn't expecting it, to be honest, man. I was going to jump on a train, looked at the prices, it was a bit dear, so here we are at Newcastle International Airport.
I can't forget all the times I was low, homeless, I had no place I could go. Try to get out of this rut on my own, stuck in a hostel, no cash, no phone. I can't forget all the times I was low, homeless, I had no place I could go. Try to get out of this rut on my own, still having flashbacks, but I'm trying to move on.
So, in another mad twist of events, I actually ended up missing my flight to Bristol by about 5 minutes. So now, I'm back to the original plan, try to go to Bristol on the train via Newcastle. I've literally ran out of money, man. I've not got any money left, man, so I'm literally hoping that I can just jump on this train right here, bump it to Bristol, and then I think I'll just have enough money just to sort out my accommodation while I'm there, man. So I know this vlog has plenty of ups and downs. It's probably way more longer than I expected. I wanted it to only be like half an hour long or something like that, man, but I think it's going to end up being like an hour long or something like that, man. So cheers to anybody that's kept watching for this long. Stay tuned to see if I can make it to Bristol on zero money, zero budget. Let's see if I can bump it and have enough just to get my accommodation for the night, and then try and make my way back here tomorrow, and then after that I'll get my train back up to Glasgow. So I think that's my train right there. Stay tuned to see if I make it. Happening trips. So after the pure madness that I've had today, missing my flight to Bristol, having to get a taxi all the way through Newcastle, jumping on the train at Newcastle and try to bump it all the way down to Bristol. Once I jump on the train, the boy that's booked me for the Bristol gig phoned me and he's like, bro, don't come. The police have came down and shut the gig twice. They shut it down at the Castle Park where he was meant to be having the gig, and then after that they found a new location and ended up shutting it down as well. Obviously it was a 420 event and it was outside in the park. It was bound to be a banging event, man, but obviously the police have found out and they've shut it down, probably because they've partly promoted it on public platforms and stuff like that as well, man. But I'm absolutely gutted, man. Obviously I paid money for flights, trains, all that kind of stuff, man. Everything that could have went wrong. So the travels now brings me to Leeds, somewhere I've always wanted to go but never had any excuse apart from right now. So I'm here in Leeds, gonna get a hotel for the night, gonna settle down, get something to eat, probably just chill. It's about 1 PM in the day now, so yeah, I'm just gonna call it a day. I'm gonna end the vlog here as well, and that's the first leg of the All or Nothing tour. There'll be another vlog because I'm commencing the second leg of the first part of the tour from the 1st of May in Manchester. Then we've got a Leicester date, and then we're back in Newcastle for the 15th of May, performing there as well. We also might have a Glasgow date in between that as well. So yeah, just keep an eye on the socials, man. Thanks to everybody for watching the vlog, everybody that's booked me, Gary the Hat, Amber, and every single person that has watched me perform and got involved, man. It's much appreciated, man. And yeah, this is the real touring life. This is what tour life is actually about. This is not what they tell you, you know what I mean? This is what happens when you do it fully independent by yourself. So aye, cheers for watching the vlog. Thanks for watching up to this point. I know it's been long, there's been loads of madness, but here we are. It is what it is. It's the All or Nothing tour with me, Jay Lee, and I'll see you on the next vlog.